Hi, I'm Kyle.
And I'm Rye.
And welcome to this week's edition of Tech Knowledge, where we combine three topics from three different worlds: design, entertainment, and technology.
This week we have some exciting stuff for you. We will be talking to you about consoles, introduce a new and exciting application, as well as talk about some good-looking accessories. But first, let me ask you a question, Carl.
What's that?
Why is it that gamers spend countless hours on saving princesses, dodging bullets, or dismembering Grecian monsters? I mean, what is it that keeps us bringing back to these experiences?
I'd probably say it's got something to do with escaping from reality, changing it up. Not every day you're in a war zone.
Well, that's a good guess, but let me tell you more about this. According to a study, we have three invisible psychological needs. The first need is competency, to feel control or mastery over a situation. The second is autonomy, to feel independent or to feel like we have control over our actions. The third is relatedness, to feel like we matter to each other, to feel like we're contributing to society significantly. And it's easy to see how this need of relatedness can be fulfilled with playing with our friends online. However, oddly enough, this need of relatedness can be fulfilled with interacting with those who are not real.
So it's probably why people spend hours and hours on games like FIFA, Call of Duty, Battlefield, those kind of simulation games. But that's all really interesting. But what console would you say is best to fulfill those needs?
Well, with the highly anticipated release of the Xbox One and the PS4, gamers face a huge challenge and a huge dilemma on which one to choose. You might even wonder which one is the right one for your needs. Well, we're here to weigh out the pros and the cons for you. The biggest upgrade for gaming technologies this year was the release of the next generation of consoles. Both the PS4 and the Xbox One were released in November.
Now, most people have probably already made their decision as to what console they'd buy. You've either bought the Xbox One or the PS4, or even, if they're lucky, they've bought both. So it's nice for some. But there's always going to be some people that haven't made that decision yet. I mean, it's a big investment and you don't want to get it wrong. So we're here to help make sure that you know what one to buy.
Yeah, and now let's talk about the hardware. In terms of the hardware, the PS4 is better looking than the Xbox One. It's lighter, it's slimmer, and
comes with 500 gig storage.
yeah, both of the consoles actually do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the biggest change, though, is probably the controllers, wouldn't you say?
Yep.
The Xbox One hasn't changed that much, just made the colours a bit brighter, letters a bit bigger, just in case that was ever an issue for anybody, which I don't think it was. But the PS4 has changed quite considerably. They now have a headphone jack, so you don't have to have your TV blasting incredibly loud and wake up anybody next door. And also, it has a share button. So, for example, if you score a fantastic goal on the new FIFA, then you can share that. You can just let anybody else online know that you've scored that fantastic goal and gloat as long as you like.
Yeah, which brings us to pricing now. So the PS4 is priced at £339, whilst the Xbox One is £419. There's no reasonable explanation why the Xbox One costs an extra £80. You could say it's because of Kinect, but most gamers don't really use that anymore.
I never used mine for the 360. You just need a space that is incredibly huge, one that no one owns. I don't think anyone owns that kind of space unless you have an acre of land outside, then you're fine. But anyway, I hope that helped. I definitely feel more informed about what console to buy. But next up, we take you to a bar in London, a fantastic gaming bar, where two guys have set it up. It's fantastic. Enjoy.
About 8 months ago, I've been running my business Loading in Cornwall for 3 years, and we've been looking to come up to London. Then it was through a mutual friend that I found out about this place, which was mad. Then we got talking about the idea of sharing the space, working together to get this kind of idea of a games cafe going up in London. So after a couple of meetings and things, it kind of came together. We tried it as a pop-up for a few days to see whether people wanted that kind of thing. It did really well. Then we've just carried on and seen how it goes, really. what makes it unique would be the kind of the game side, and that all the bits we kind of add, we don't charge extra for, so it's the same price as anywhere else. It's just you get a lot more on top, so be it the games or board games, or like we've got magazines and things, free samples. It's kind of, it works as a good bridge between companies and customers, that you can try stuff before you buy it, which you don't really get to do even in shops.
We are mad.com. That is mad with 2 Ds.
Yeah, don't forget the double Ds.
Do not. And now let's move on to our most entertaining topic of the program, shall we? Last week, we discovered a new application in the App Store that we would love to share with you. Tell us more about it, Carl.
Yeah, we certainly did. It's a fantastic, brilliant, and it's easy to use as well, this app. Basically, what it does is it takes your normal photographs, which obviously are 2D, and takes them and turns them into 3D images. Wow. Really, really clever. And the app is called Autodesk 123D.
The application itself is available for download in the App Store and for PC. And there's the option of upgrading to a premium account. But don't forget, it is also free for non-commercial purposes. But you know what I'm really, gobbled by?
Yeah.
Why is there a sewing machine here?
The sewing machine? There's a very good reason for that.
Are you going to sew?
I'm not going to sew. I can't sew to save my life. No, I'm afraid not. But I'm sure you've probably bought your winter coat. Yeah. Am I right, this year? And you probably thought, make sure you're careful about the colours you choose, make sure it suits you.
Always?
Yeah, definitely. But this year, there's someone around that can help keep your electronics warm, not just yourself. So check this VT out.
I'm Ryan, and I'm 28, and I'm originally from Hungary, and I do leather crafting. Yeah, I do leather crafting since 2013, and I started because I couldn't find the desired case that I really wanted to buy, and I decided I'm gonna make myself, and it has a big success. Yeah, my website is www.ryanlondon.com, and I develop it kind of myself, but is made by myself as well. I try to keep everything indoor and in-house to build. I do have Facebook page and Instagram and all the others that is necessary these days, but you can find all on my website, and you can buy my products on my website.
Impressive, impressive. So can I make one to match my coat to my phone?
I'm sure you can, but the best person to ask is the creator himself, Ryan.
All right.
Hi.
Hiya. I was really amazed by how carefully you have to craft the leather to make those.
Yes, you need to be careful indeed.
You know, I'm intrigued. Can you show us some of your products now?
Yes, of course. The first one I would like to show is the laptop sleeve, which is made from premium cowhide and is lined with wool felt. At the very beginning, I did without lining, but I realized soon that it needs some extra protection, so I used the lining.
Just helps get rid of scratches, that kind of thing, doesn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Does it come in different colours?
Yes, it does. You can choose from 2 colors for the leather, which is black and brown, and 5 colors for the lining, which adds up to a 10 variation.
Nice.
Yeah, sounds great. What else do you have here then?
I have a phone case, which is made for the very new Yola smartphone. They are new company, Finnish company, who are developing this product, and I'm the very first person who is crafting cases for these phones.
Nice. But I know a lot of people at home will probably want to know this, but are they customizable?
Yes, they are indeed. Customers' ideas are very welcome, and this is the beauty of handmade.
And you never know which one could be a bigger seller,
You don't.
know?
That's a
You
very
don't.
good point.
I see something small there. Do you mind telling us what the idea behind this is?
Yes, of course. I call it a cable organizer. And you know, when you carry your cables and headphones with you, you just stick it in your bag or in your pocket, and you always end up with a 5-minute battle to separate them. So I came up with the idea to make a leather roll so you can keep it nice and tidy in your bag or in your pocket.
It's always happening to me, always. But the also the thing is with that is headphone cables are so delicate. They break so easily. You'll have the left one working and the right one isn't. And it ruins a decent pair of headphones. Doesn't matter how expensive they are.
Yeah, sounds great. And you know what? I definitely won't forget you when it comes to like great accessories or leather crafting.
No, I bet you won't. But I'm a fan already.
Yeah.
And it's been great to have you here.
Thank you, it was my pleasure.
It really is. Guys, don't forget to watch out for Ryan. Go to his website at www.ryanlondon.com or check out his Facebook page, www.facebook.com/handmaderyan. That's it for today, unfortunately.
Yeah, but next week we've got more tech-citing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, see that? Yeah, it's very clever, isn't it? I thought all by myself.
Did you really?
Yeah, more tech-citing things to come next week.
Really are. I can't steal your catchphrase, so unfortunately I can't come up with that. But we really do have some exciting stuff for you next week. We will have one of the designers from the app to come and teach us a tutorial on the iClouds, actually.
Oh, yeah. Very interesting. Also, we have the top 5 apps of the month. Also, we have a segment on audio accessories. So as we said earlier about different headphones, we can have budget headphones all the way up to Bose and Beats. So tune in and
Watch out for
catch that out.
Watch out. That's it for tonight.
Anyway.
All right,
see you later.
bye.